Hi, I'm Ozzie Hall. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This video looks at the Amsynths AM1021 Sequential Switch. This 4 HP module is a companion to the Behringer 1027 sequencer. The 1027 is an 8x3 sequencer. There are 3 rows of 8 steps with CV outputs for each row. These outputs are labeled channels A, B, and C. If you want a sequence with up to 24 steps rather than the normal 8, you need a sequential switch. That's where the AM1021 comes in. In this video, we're going to patch the 1027 sequencer to the AM1021 sequential switch. This allows us to switch between the 3 CV outputs of the 1027. Let's get patching. The top row of this cabinet forms a subtractive analog voice. Currently, the channel A CV output of the 1027 is routed to an attenuator. The attenuator will restrict the range of the CV from 10 volts to 2 volts. This allows for easy tuning over a 2-octave range. After the attenuator, the CV is routed through a quantizer to round the CV to the nearest 1/12 of a volt. This will produce pitches that are tuned in semitones. The output of the quantizer is routed to the CV input of the two 1004 VCOs in the analog voice. Let's listen, then patch in the AM1021 sequential switch. Let's review the AM1021 front panel. We have 3 inputs labeled channels A, B, and C. Each channel has an LED to indicate which is the active channel. We have 2 push buttons. One will step from one channel to the next manually, and the other will reset to channel A. There is a mode switch which constrains the range to 8, 16, or 24 steps. This allows 3 modes. The switch can stay on channel A, or it can toggle between channels A and B, or it can step sequentially through all 3 input channels. Finally, we have the output of the sequential switch. We'll route this directly into the attenuator, which will then go to the quantizer. We'll patch the step 1 gate output into the clock input socket on the 1021. This will switch channels on the 1021 every time the 1027 hits step 1. It's obvious by now that we'll patch the 1027 output channels A, B, and C into the 1021 input channels A, B, and C. And this completes our patching. Let's listen as we progress through all 24 steps of the 1027. The AM1021 sequential switch is so straightforward that I don't think I need to demonstrate any additional use cases. I have some final thoughts, but first let me ask you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I should point out that the sequential switch can also route audio signals. For audio routing and mixing, the 1050 mix sequencer would be the tool of choice. You could also use the 1050 as a sequential switch for control voltages, but the 1050 takes up literally 6 times the space in your case as the AM1021 does. The 4 HP package is really the best choice for the purpose of sequentially switching CVs from the 1027 sequencer. At this time, the AM1021 is less than $100 delivered to the U.S. I think it's a great value in terms of both cost and size. Thanks for watching.